Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining Team Oil Ninja on our empowerment call. We hold this call every Monday at 12 noon. And like I said, this is sponsored by Team Oil Ninja, but everyone in doTERRA is welcome to listen and learn. Team Oil Ninja loves to sponsor Oil Camp. And this is where new essential oil users can get essential oil education every month. Now, a real quick rundown what Oil Camp is it's all online, so you don't have to pull out your tent and your Terra Shield. You just jump on in the morning, starting August 7th, to a special Oil Camp event group, and you'll get daily bite-sized tidbits and information about your doTERRA essential oils, ways to use them by Oil Camp counselors, which are some of your gold and silver leaders in our team who've been using the oils for several years and are very familiar. This is an excellent way for brand new people to get started and learn what they need to know without feeling overwhelmed or bombarded. We love Oil Camp because we get a sense of community, we get to know each other, and we always learn something new about our oils every single month. So we hope you join us if you're brand new for Oil Camp. Again, it starts on Monday, August 7th. Don't forget, today is the last day to save 10% on the doTERRA Spa Detoxifying Mud Mask. We really like this mud mask in my family because my daughter thinks she has imperfect skin, and I know that it's gentle and she can use it, and it's just a really nice product with some great oils in it. Can't wait till tomorrow to find out what the product of the month was. This month it was Breathe. So for those of you who are new, when you purchase 125 PV on the Loyalty Rewards program each month before the 15th of the month, doTERRA thanks you with a free product, and this product was Breathe. Tomorrow we find out what our new product is. So we'll probably talk about that product next month. So let's talk about several, I shouldn't say my favorite, because choosing a favorite oil is like choosing a favorite child. So I really enjoy the two oils that we're going to talk about today. And the first one is Cheer. And in my hand, I have the Cheer Touch, which is the diluted Cheer. And I love to keep this in my purse and keep it around. There's a saying that you cannot be crabby when you have citrus oils around you. And that is definitely true for Cheer. I'm smelling it right now as it is. It's very citrusy, but it also has a little bit of a dessert flavor in there, and I think it's nutmeg that does that. So let me tell you about Cheer and what the oils are that are in it. Wild orange peel, clove bud, star anise fruit and seed, lemon myrtle leaf, nutmeg kernel, vanilla bean extract, ginger rhizome, cinnamon bark, and I'm not going to try it, Drabbits, that's as close as I can get, herb. What's really interesting to me is that a lot of the oils that are in Cheer are not oils that doTERRA carries separately. So to me, that makes this a very special blend. I love the smell. Cheer is part of our emotional aromatherapy line, and it has, I guess you would say, 5 sisters that go with it. And I just really like it. It is a very happy, uplifting, and pleasant smell. The oil itself comes in a 5 ml, and you can put that in your diffuser. Like I said, I love the roll-on because I can just roll it on my wrists, put it in my hands and inhale it, and really smells good. And you can even use it as your own perfume. Love that. Cheer counteracts negative emotions of feeling down, blue, or low, and like I said, it promotes feelings of optimism, cheerfulness, and happiness. We know that smells are very powerful and affect our moods so dramatically, and smells can even take you back in your memory. So it's very good. The essential oil molecules go right up into the brain to do their job. So this is a really feel-good, happy, sunshine, wonderful blend. You can use Cheer aromatically, topically, and there's an S for sensitive, which means you might want to dilute it for young or sensitive skin. The Dilute Touch is already diluted, so that's why I like to carry that. You can also apply it to a cotton ball or a terracotta plate and place in your car for a like a car diffuser. So you can experience doTERRA Cheers energizing aroma while you're driving. It's just a really happy, fun blend that I really love. The next one gives me a little more. I love to blend these two together, but I really love Motivate. Motivate is the oil that I like to smell in the morning. I don't use the touch roll-on as much because I'd rather smell the oil in the diffuser or out of the bottle rather than on my skin, but it does come in the touch, which is the diluted form. I love it in the diffuser. So some of the plants that are in Motivate that cause a reaction in our bodies to promote feelings of confidence, courage, and belief, counteract those negative emotions of doubt, pessimism, and cynicism, is peppermint, of course, is very uplifting, clementine peel, coriander seed, basil herb, yuzu peel, Melissa's a big hitter, let me tell you, for moods, rosemary leaf, and vanilla bean. And again, a lot of those oils that are in this blend are not oils that doTERRA carries separately, and that's part of what makes it so special. I have to admit, I didn't realize that this blend had Melissa in it. And Melissa has been studied and is known to improve moods. Who knew? I see Jocelyn's face on the thing. Is that your who knew face? I didn't know. I'm gonna keep sniffing it because I love it. Now I'm like, oh yeah, it's in there. Ha, duh. No, I really didn't know. But yeah, it's really, really great. I like to do it when, so obviously I do doTERRA as a business, and sometimes I'm afraid to pick up the phone. I'm just afraid to pick up the phone and talk to people. I'm afraid to just put myself out there and take that step. So I like to put the Motivate in the diffuser that's right by my desk, and it just kind of helps. I have a couple other tricks too we can talk about in the business aspect, but just helps me to overcome some fears about not being able to talk clearly or get my point across or be effective when I'm making business phone calls. So Motivate really helps me do that. I hope that you guys try it because it's an excellent oil. It's also one of the oils in the emotional aromatherapy system. In that system, there's cheer, motivate, forgive, console, passion. Is that it? And peace. That's 6. Yep. So it's really good. And they complement the 4 original emotional aromatherapy oils as well. Balance, serenity, elevation, and citrus bliss. So we hope you give this one a try because it's a really feel. They're both in together. Oh, you can accomplish the world. You can do anything. Do we have any other next slide, or are we moving on? I'm like flying through today. Happy oils. So if you are just doing the essential oils and ordering for your own family and you love them, we want you to know how much we really appreciate you, and we're happy to share these essential oil nuggets with you each week. If you would like to learn more about the doTERRA business, or you are already doing the doTERRA business, we invite you to stay on this call. If you're not, this is your exit. So you don't have to listen to all that businessy stuff. Like we're so passionate about it, but we understand. Sometimes you just want to do oils for yourself, and that's great. We love you, and we hope to talk to you soon. For the business aspect, Jocelyn Jarvis is going to talk to us about a very important topic, which is important when we're doing business. And, real quick, sorry, I want to talk about Starfish. We are going to be doing, Jocelyn and I work very close together, and we're always talking about ways to support the team. Emerge Sales Training has been phenomenal for all of us that have done it to really dive in to what it means in sales with our oils, right? But not everyone can afford that right now, and we completely understand. Another amazing and wonderful training that we feel is really powerful and beneficial is called Starfish. Starfish is a book written by Neil Anderson, and Neil is a Blue Diamond in doTERRA. He's a powerhouse salesperson. But we know that in the doTERRA culture, the word sales is kind of a 5-letter word per se. Nobody really wants to admit that they're selling essential oils, but really that's what we're doing. Whether we are selling a kit or we're selling the opportunity, we really need some sales skills in order to do that. So we've been given an opportunity. I have a Cinduit membership, and Neil has partnered with them. And so I'm able to offer Starfish sales training to the team and anybody that wants to do doTERRA as a business. If you're a business builder, you can find the links to register on Oil Ninja Business Group. We're also opening it up to the Michigan team under Jennifer Vasich. We can't open it up to everyone because we just don't have the manpower and the resources, but hopefully there's somebody in your line that can do that for you. And Neil teaches us how not to be a selfish, but to be a starfish. And I know that sounds really incredibly hokey, but it's true. In doTERRA, we have to learn to put the customer's needs first, which he does, and he's got an amazing system. So when you register, you'll get an email with what materials you need to print out. Normally these materials cost money. I'm not exactly sure how much, but as part of this training that I'm able to offer, you can download those resources for free. We are asking that only 100% committed business builders do the training. That way we are able to really support and uplift you. And if you're not all in and you're just clicking it because you want everybody to like you, it's okay. Don't do that. If you're not 100% committed and all in, maybe it's not the right time for you. We can do it another time. So please be looking out for that. August 7th is going to start the same day as Oil Camp. So hopefully what we're going to be able to bring to you is something for new people to get introduced to their oils in Oil Camp, as well as business builders. It's really important to be supported in community. So let's see. I think so. Jocelyn's gonna give her good nuggets. This is her strong suit.
Well,
I'm gonna mute myself.
While we're talking, though, while I'm talking,
did you have a question?
Will you share the registration link just in our group chat?
Absolutely.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself. Go for it, girl.
All right. Okay, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully there will be gentlemen listening because it's not just girls that use oils. Just gonna say that. Today, we are talking about having effective classes. And effective classes mean we enroll people, we sell oils, and we change lives. Because if we're looking to make a difference in the lives of our family and our friends through doTERRA, you're not going to be able to do that without selling oils and enrolling people because it just doesn't work. So it's kind of like joining a gym and like getting a personal trainer and wanting to change people's lives by telling them about the work that you're doing and not inviting them along to join you in doing that work. So tomato, tomato, right? It's all the same. I'm glad Shannon brought up selling with our Starfish training because I will be super honest, and this actually segues into our effective classes, but I used to cringe when I thought about selling essential oils. I don't sell oils. The oils sell themselves. Well, the oils don't take people's money from them when they want to buy them. That's my job. My job is to educate and to give people an opportunity to purchase what I am offering. And it's a great gig. It really is. It's a lot of fun. And it's fun selling people things that they want. If they don't want it, we give them permission to say no, thank you. But most people do want it. You know, you go into a grocery store and people sell you things. You go into a shoe store. It used to be when you would go into shoe stores, there would always be a salesperson there just waiting for you to come so that they could help you try on shoes and get the ones that you like. Department stores still do that. We don't look at those people and cringe because, oh my gosh, they're wanting to sell us shoes. People wouldn't come to your class if they didn't want to buy oils. People wouldn't talk to you and ask you questions if they weren't interested and if they didn't want to buy. So I'm just going to encourage all of you now to really meditate on this idea and really spend time thinking about what this means and get yourself to a place where you're looking forward to this, and at the very least where you're not ashamed or embarrassed, or you're not kind of playing the fact off of, playing it off like, oh yeah, I tell people about oils, right? No, I sell essential oils. And then people will know that's what you do. There won't be a question, oh, I didn't know she sold oils. I thought she just used them. I've heard that a lot. So be confident and enjoy what you do, because it's a gift for us to be able to sell these oils and help change lives. So let's segue into effective classes. Unfortunately, I did not have time this Monday morning to create a sort of bullet point for our talk about this today for the PowerPoint. So, and I wish I would have had time, but I didn't. So, this call will be there. If you're in a position to be able to take notes, feel free to do that. But this call will be recorded and we'll post it on the team pages so that you can listen to it later. Okay, so effective classes. Last week, really quick, we went over how to invite effectively, effective invitations. If you haven't listened to that, go ahead and do that. That's going to give you some great tips on how to invite people to either classes or one-on-one appointments, and have a really a good response for that. So now we are segueing into, you've invited effectively. That's great. Now you have a class. Or now you have an appointment. So what do? We keep it simple. Keep it, kiss. We kiss. We keep it simple, sweetheart. So we are just going to follow. I'm going to tell you, systems are huge. Have a system that works for you. And a system can sound really restrictive, but it's not. It just means, be consistent. Do the same thing consistently every time. Do it. Because when you're consistent, people can trust you. So when especially if you're leading a team, when your team knows, okay, this is how we do classes, it makes it easy, it makes it duplicable, and then it's clear even for your guests at your classes. So what do? We're going to have an agenda. And our agenda is going to tell, and I have my notes here, that's why I'm looking away if you're watching the video, but I like notes because it helps me stay on track. So have an agenda and tell your class or your appointment your agenda. Just to let you know, here's how this is going to do, or here's how this is going to go. Today, we're going to go over your goals and your personal situation. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about the company, right? You're not going to go into like a 20-minute diatribe of the first day that doTERRA was conceived in the minds of the founders through, today, 9 years later. So, we're going to tell you a little bit about the company, and I'm going to tell you about the most popular packages. You don't have to buy anything, but if you see something that you like, I will help you order it today. My part will take about 30 minutes if it's just an appointment with like one person or two people, or you can say about 45. When it's a class with probably 4 or more people, I usually say about 45 minutes. My part will take about 45 minutes. I doubt you want to sit here for the next 2 hours talking about stuff that you don't care about. So I appreciate your help in keeping me on point. And this is in regards to classes. And so, if you have a sheet of paper, and I actually usually give them a sheet of paper with a clipboard and a pen, and that's it. No handouts, but we'll go over that in a bit because we're still on the agenda. I'm going to ask you to write down your questions so that we can respect everybody's time, and we'll get to the questions as soon as the presentation is finished. So if you can, just remind me each of your names and just tell me one or two of your health goals. And then we just ask. And if it's a personal appointment, a one-on-one, two-on-one, you're just sitting there and it's so much more casual and easier to do. So tell me about some of your health goals. And you know what? Write them down. Write down their health goals as they tell them to you. And is there any other? In a class, usually people will say something and then they can't think of anything else. And then another person will say something and it really inspires them. Oh yeah, this and this and that, right? So write down these things, have their names and write down what's going on. And then, and we can share this with you, we have a super simple PowerPoint that we use. It is just the top 10 most commonly used oils, the Family Physician Kit, Home Essentials Kit. We really like the Home Essentials Kit. So that's typically what we feature because you get the big bottles, you get our full-size bottles. So in our effective classes, we are going through this PowerPoint that really just features these 10 oils. So in this PowerPoint, we have a real quick, like, what are essential oils? 2 minutes to tell them about what essential oils are. 2 minutes to tell them how we use our oils, right? With doTERRA, we use them internally, topically, and aromatically. And then there's like 2 minutes to talk about kind of the doTERRA difference, maybe 1 minute. And then just a quick minute to talk about some safety issues, right? Dilute for sensitive, young or elderly skin. Don't put it in your holes. That's what I say. You know, you don't put it anywhere except your mouth, right? We don't put it in our eyes, ears, directly up your nose, things like that. And then that's it. And then we start on the oils. So you've got, 5-6 minutes just in these quick preliminary things. And then we go through these oils. It's those top 10 oils, right? So when you get to lavender, we have this, and like I said, I'll share the PowerPoint with you all. It's just this beautiful little presentation card that, lavender is great for this, for this, for that. Oh, Susie, you mentioned your husband struggles to fall asleep at night. Lavender would be a great one for that issue. You could put it on the bottoms of his feet. You could purchase a diffuser, which happens to be in the Home Essentials Kit. Purchase a diffuser and put that by the bedside at night. You can put a drop on his pillow and it will really help him. Oh, Jane, you mentioned your daughter gets really nervous before school. Lavender would be a great one to apply to her wrists and maybe the back of her neck before school to soothe some of those anxious feelings, right? And we go on. Lemon, oh, so-and-so wants to be able to clean non-toxic with non-toxic methods. Great, you can use the lemon with this to make a cleaner. We're going through the oils. Frankincense, oh, frankincense is a great one. This is the king of oils. So-and-so, you mentioned some skin issues. Frankincense would be great for your skin issues. You mentioned some nervousness. Frankincense would be great for that. And here's how you would use it. We get to the blends, right? I'm just giving you all some examples. So-and-so, you mentioned indigestion. Your husband gets indigestion. Digestin would be great to just apply right on his stomach or put a drop in a glass of water for that indigestion or when he just feels super full after a meal and his body needs some support in that. Tell him how to use it. So we go through and really we're personalizing this class, these 10 oils to their needs. And we're doing a couple of things. We're showing them, hey, listen, we're listening to you and we care and we want you to know how these oils really can be used for your family and your personal needs. We're showing them that these oils are extremely versatile. Lavender is used for this person for one thing, and then for another person for a totally different situation. Oh my gosh, you can use it for that and for that. Yep, you sure can. Isn't that great? And third, we're showing them how you don't need 125,000 oils just to meet all of your needs. What we're showing them is, look, you want to get oils into your home. You want to start making a change. You want to start taking control. These 10 oils, these are going to cover so many things for your family. And then it's so much less overwhelming because they're associating these 10 oils with their family's needs. And now they have some tools. They know, oh my gosh, yep, I remember in the class I wrote down, we can use this for that. Let's try it. So it's just a super relational way to teach about these oils in these classes. So now everybody's already thinking, oh, I can use this for that. You should see the excitement build when we're talking about their needs and how these oils can relate to their needs. It's really exciting. So we're there, and we've talked about how these oils can suit their family and meet these needs. So what do we do now? We're getting ready to close. That's everyone's favorite part of the class. No, it's not. It's actually probably for most people the most nerve-wracking part of the class, because you're like, oh gosh, I've talked about all these exciting things. Everybody's so excited, and now I'm going to tell them they need to spend money if they want this. But guess what? If people are ready for a change, if they're really excited about incorporating these natural things, these gifts to support their family and to give them just a little more control and empower them just a little bit, it's something where you've already established value for them. You've established the value. Not only did they come into the class knowing, well, there's going to be opportunities to spend money, but you've established value in 10 oils, using them 3 different ways. So then we're closing. And in our PowerPoint, this is what we have: the Home Essentials Kit and the Family Essentials Kit. And that's it. If they're like, yep, I want the Home Essentials Kit, great. See if they're interested in the Natural Solutions Kit. Well, if you really want these and then you want to start incorporating more things, would you be interested? Would you be open? Would you like to take a look at this kit? This is something that would really it would kick you off really well. But this is what we say. Here's our 2 kits that we have. These are the 2 most popular kits that we offer. This is the Home Essentials Kit. It has these 10 oils we talked about tonight, and it comes in these big bottles, the same size we see here. It's about 250 drops. It also includes a diffuser, which is great because we've talked about aromatic use. And this kit with all these 10 oils and 250 drops in the diffuser is $275. The next most popular kit that we use has these 10 oils, all the same 10 oils, but it's the little bottles, and there's about 85 drops in these. This one comes, it doesn't include a diffuser, but it comes with peppermint beadlets and On Guard beadlets. So again, you have these 10 oils we talked about tonight in the small bottles for only $150. If you were to get one of these, which would you prefer? And it's as simple as that. They'll usually say, oh, well, I actually think I would like this one. And then it's it goes like this. Okay, would you like to get that ordered? It's so easy. Usually I offer a first appointment or first class special where I say, if you join tonight, I have a special welcome packet for you. And you'll get to choose from either a stress buster or energy booster roll on. And they love it. It's this really cool, great thing. I keep the welcome packet a surprise of what's included in it. And I actually include Deep Blue Rub samples, toothpaste sample, shampoo and conditioner sample. And if they enroll with a Family Essentials Kit or higher, they get a book, a helpful book that just kind of gives them some guidance. So it's really just that. When you're talking about the kits, you make sure to say this includes a free doTERRA membership, which means you get a 25% wholesale discount for a year. I just include that with it. It's free. Normally it's $35, but if you get a kit, it's free. And that's it. And usually people, give them a chance. Just kind of sit there and wait. If it's a one-on-one appointment or a 2-on-1 appointment, you just sit and you smile and you let them make their choice. Give them a little bit of room. You don't have to, fill the air with talking. I know it can be uncomfortable, but just relax and be at peace knowing that you've done your job and they're going to make the decision that's best for them. If you're in a class, hopefully you have a wellness advocate partner or downline or upline who's available to help you in these classes. And you can just say, if you're ready to get started with doTERRA, you can come see me over here. I'll help you get going. It'll take about 5 minutes. If you have questions, why don't you come over here and see Shannon, and she'll be able to answer your questions for you, because sometimes people just want some further clarification. So really, it's as simple as that. Make sure you have your laptop or a tablet or iPad that has some internet connection, or you can get connected somewhere so that you can just enroll them right there online. And it's as simple as that. So next week, we will be talking about effective follow-up, which is what everybody needs. We need to know, okay, what do we do after having these effective classes and people enroll? What do we do? I will tell you that when you enroll people, just make sure you let them know this is great. Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to be watching. When your kit comes in, expect an email or a phone call from me so that we can get together one more time and just go over your oils again along with your health goals. And I'll teach you how to order so that when you're ready to order more oils, you know the best way to do it. So they know, okay, you're going to be following up with me. I've not had one person say, nah, thanks. I've had everybody say, okay, that's awesome. That's great. And then invite them to oil camp, because that's just that quick 2 weeks, super easy, really low commitment way of them getting just a little more education on the same oils we taught about. So it's really a great thing to have these effective classes. It makes having your doTERRA business so much fun. So much fun. And you meet some amazing people along the way. And it's such a gift. So that is all that I have to say about effective classes today. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. But I will be around, and maybe Shannon can hang around too a little bit if anybody has any questions or wants to chat about anything further. All right, everybody, have a great week. See you next week. Bye.